Good morning and welcome to the vlog. Oof, yeah, this is not pretty, but that's what happens when you have to get up at 4:30 in the morning to have surgery. So, it is officially surgery day. I'm nervous. I know there's nothing to be scared of, but I'm nervous. I've never been under general anesthesia before, so I'm kind of freaking out quietly. Yeah. So I have to do a kind of, here's the fun process of all of this. Last night I had to do essentially this like special shower. Like I had to shower like normal, then turn everything off, and then in addition, then like use this special, like dry off, use this special soap for like 5 minutes, and then get back in the shower, rinse that off, and now I have to do it again. That's why I'm up so early. So, not fun. But I guess the whole point is it's like this like special disinfectant to make sure that I don't, have any additional bacteria and stuff like that. Whatever. Yeah, not fun. It dried the hell out of my skin. Like but I couldn't use any lotion because I'd already applied it. So I was like, oh, so yeah, in a few hours. Snip, snip. Okay, so I'm all showered up with this special soap here. It has CHG, which is chlorhexidine gluconate. So I guess it's a special disinfectant. That's what it does. So, yeah, that's fun. My skin's gonna be dry as hell very, very soon. Thankfully, I'll soon be completely passed out and won't care. Oh, hello, Ella. Ella is very nervous about this. It's okay. It's okay, baby. All the pets have been very attached this morning because they know it's weird that we get up this early. So, like, we get up early for work and stuff, but not this early. Whew. So, they're all very nervous, attached to us in different ways. So, even the cats came up this morning and were like purring and looking for cuddles. That's new. So, yeah. Time to head to the hospital.
Here we go.
5 a.m., 5:06 specifically. I'm gonna drive to the hospital because Lindsay doesn't know where we're going. And we want to get there on time. So. Lindsay gets to look all cute. She's wearing her glasses too in solidarity. The closest I've been to general anesthesia was getting knocked out from my wisdom teeth, which I guess technically is general anesthesia, but it's different, I guess it feels different.
I thought you had general anesthesia when you had your shoulder.
I never had
surgery.
I never had surgery for my shoulders. That's why my shoulders are so fucked up.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Yeah, so. No.
Should have had that surgery, but didn't.
I probably should have, but it would have been, at that point, 18 months, whereas it's like, so.
That's okay.
to do another wipe down, get into the hospital gown. This is a new experience. So I haven't worn a mask in a while. This is different. Okay. Sexy, isn't it? Glasses are off. It's just about go time. Waiting for the surgeon to come in, have a little talk, and then off we go. So, I'm all set. Should be, I would say this would be fun, but I don't know if fun's the right word for this. But, you know, it's been a long time coming, and it's very exciting. Nervous excitement, but very exciting. But, get the rocket.
Alexis is coming out soon. They are going to wheel her out into a wheelchair and we can go home from here. But I wanted to kind of give my thoughts. We were good. The last time I saw her, it was pre-op. She was in the room, in the gown, everything. There are pictures of that. And everything was good. Then they came in and like it got real. Like there was like nurses and all that stuff, and she's all hooked up to stuff, and I got really emotional for a second. Like really emotional. Like I'm trying to say goodbye to her, but I'm trying not to cry. and it was stupid, you know, because sorry, I'm getting choked up thinking about it. I knew it was dumb because this is a relatively easy procedure for this doctor to do. It's not something major. It's a pretty in and out kind of thing. And I didn't think that, you know, anything terrible was going to happen, but you know, you don't know in those moments if anything is going to happen. I mean, I was about 99% sure nothing was going to happen, but it just got really real for a second when those nurses and stuff came in and started kind of preparing her to leave to go to the operating room. I went into the waiting room and I had to sit there for a while. I was very nervous. They said they were going to text or call me with updates. I got a text that said that the procedure had started. I kept everyone updated, her mom and Twitter, all of you guys, what was going on as far as like, you know, when I knew something was happening. Then I got a phone call that she was in recovery. I was told that I was going to get to go see her in the recovery room, but I guess it was kind of a general open space kind of thing, and they don't want patient privacy to be violated. I don't know. So they didn't let me go back there. But I am currently waiting right out front of the hospital for them to bring her out so we can go home. They said the procedure was relatively easy, went nicely. They called in some pain meds for her, so we have to go pick those up. Just kind of taking it easy for the day, chilling on the couch, laying in bed watching TV kind of thing. I know she's going to be starving. I know it. She was already hungry when we got to the hospital. So, I know she's going to be starving and she's going to be a little disappointed in the food options because she's not allowed to have anything greasy or heavy or any of that. So the nurse that I was speaking with told me that she had to eat like bread and soup and like basically like Panera bread, but she doesn't like that. So I don't know how this is going to go. Her usual go-to would be like Taco Bell or McDonald's or something, but those are not good choices apparently. So anyway, this whole thing has been very emotional for me. I didn't really think that it would affect me as much as it did, but it really did. I got choked up about it, like I said. I really wasn't expecting to feel that way. I mean, none of this should really matter. It's just kind of a thing that she didn't need anymore, and kind of was in a way making her take extra meds that she may not have to take, or she may get to take a lower dose now. And overall, her sodium issues that she's been having should be relatively solved by now. So that's good. I also want to just quickly thank every last one of you that has supported her through her transition. And if you donated to the GoFundMe for this surgery, thank you so much. It was a really unexpected cost. We were doing this really on the fly just because of the things going on here in Florida where we're from. And she wanted to get this surgery out of the way and done before anything, couldn't be done legally anymore. So there's that. So it's why we didn't have the funds in place. We probably would have had time to save up and all of that if that were the case, but it wasn't. So I very, very much, and I know she does too, thank you from the bottom of our hearts for all of the donations so far. It's been really, really touching. So there's that. All right, well, I am just sitting here waiting out front for her. I'm hoping that she gets wheeled out pretty soon. I know I'm anxious to go home, and I know that she's probably very anxious to go home as well. So
I don't remember anything. It's weird. Like, I don't even remember being wheeled into the OR. Or, like, they show you, like, oh, you're going to count down. But the last thing I remember is I said goodbye to Lindsay in the little room, the prep room that we were in. And I think at some point after that I fell asleep. Because I don't remember shit. And then I woke up in the recovery area confused as fuck. I'm very confused. But I know that I am on my way home, and I know that that is Lindsay. So, yeah. This is gonna be an adventure. We are home from surgery, and I am already feeling better. Not like super great, but I don't feel like shit, so that's good. Got to cuddle with the dogs a little bit. The cats ran away. Lindsay brought Jacques to me, and then he immediately ran away. That's because I think he's hungry because he's eating now. So they'll be all over me in a minute once Lindsay finishes making my lunch. So because I can't eat anything like with a lot of flavor, basically. It's like they basically told me to like eat like bread, and I was like, I mean, I'm diabetic, but at the same time, I am having rice, so I'm not making the best of diabetic choices, but it's basically. As Lindsay's saying, we're sticking with the brat diet. She's happy because show them what you got, Lindsay.
it's Sushi Wednesday.
Yeah. Publix does Sushi Wednesday, so she was able to get some like cheap sushi and all of that. So it's her favorite, so she's excited. So she's gonna be taking care of me all day. She took a day off work. I'm really lucky to have such a wonderful wife who takes care of me, and she talks about how it's her love language. So like she actually like enjoys it. So it makes me feel a lot better. I don't have to feel as guilty because it's like she actually wants to do this. I fell asleep for about an hour, was it, you said? Mm-hmm. Lindsay fell asleep too, so we're not exactly sure when I fell asleep. But I fell asleep for about an hour. And now we're watching some YouTube. But it's finally time to take off my bands and stuff, because I am not my daughter who leaves stuff like this on for literal weeks until they fall apart. So
now when she's with us, I got them off.
So, yeah, Lindsay's gonna cut it off. Okay. And then we're gonna throw it away because it has my dead name on it. Fuck that.
Well.
But we might leave.
Are you sure you're not a walrus?
I don't know. We should probably leave the yellow one on just in case, as a reminder that I might just fall over. Yeah, I'd like.
You gonna rock that one for a little while?
I might. I'm not quite a weeble, because if I wobble, I will fall down. Got my Ella here. She's been super sweet. She's been the sweetest of the pets. Chewy's been a butt and kind of ignored me all day. Jacques and Snips have been me. They've been mostly playing with each other. That's what they do during the day, I guess. So that's fine. For a while, they decided to. It's how I woke up. They decided to play, like, in the space between my legs on the couch while I was falling asleep. And I woke up when one of them punched me in my non-existent balls. So that was fun. Doing pretty good. Like, honestly, I don't really have any pain. Like a slight amount of discomfort, but that's, again, mostly gas. Because, you know, a lot of buildup from the anesthesia and all the stuff, like the oxygen and all of that. So,
You did take your pills.
yes, I did. I finally took my meds a minute ago. Not pain meds, thankfully, but took my like regular meds, so my sugars won't be completely crazy, because they've been bad since I wasn't able to take my meds last night or this morning because of the metformin that's in it and all that. That's just a whole different ball of wax. So, all right, one last update. As you can see, I've moved locations, so that's a good sign. I've been able to walk around pretty well today, despite being a fall risk. There we go. So, no, I've not been drowsy or anything like that. Pretty much since I got up from that nap, I've been feeling pretty good. Eating, holding down food, like there have been no issues. The gassiness has gone away, all of that. I'm recovering quickly, and that's awesome. I kind of expected that, just because, like, my tattoos, I've always recovered like stupid fast. I think just my body heals fast. It's just when I get sick when things are a problem. So I won't really know for sure though until tomorrow. The one thing that the nurses did tell me is that eventually the pain meds that they gave me as part of the surgery, like, they're a lot longer lasting. So like those are gonna wear off. And so I will probably, like, whenever they do, probably like early in the morning, I am going to be probably in a world of hurt. Thankfully, I do have meds for that, but I don't have very many, and I'm supposed to, like, kind of limit what I do take, because, I'm pretty sure they're, like, strong. So I don't want to get too attached to those, as it were. Yeah, so hopefully I won't need them too much, and we'll see how it goes from there. But so the real test is tomorrow and how I feel, but I am feeling pretty good about where things are headed, and I'm really happy with that. I was terrified. When I was telling people about going back to work, I was like, oh yeah, the plan is Monday. Hopefully if nothing goes wrong. And I don't think I'm going to have any complications. The surgery went great. So I did get a brief look at my incision site, and it's very small. It's like surprisingly small, but it looks pretty good. Like, so that helps. It's mostly just kind of getting used to the ness of it all. So thank you for coming along on this journey. I hope it's been informative, and of course, as always, have courage and be kind, especially to yourself.
Did I brush you off?